Hi, my name is Debbie Davin, and I'm going to show how to go through Nursing Network to set up an event. So we're going to come over to my computer and look at the Nursing Network portion. And you should be able to be on the moderator control panel. If you cannot get to the moderator control panel, then someone needs to give you permission by going up here to member management and setting that people can get into the moderator control panel. So I'm going to hit moderator control panel, and I'm going to come down here, and we've got manage postings. I'm going to post an event. So I could post an announcement, which would be a save the date. An event would be something people are going to be coming to. Jobs, if there are any jobs, the bylaws, photo galleries, media library. And once you're in the moderator control panel, you would be able to get to any of those. So we're going to go to events and we're going to post. And so what we're going to do is we're going to post the clinical review. So the first thing we're going to do is put in the clinical review. You would type that in, type conference, and then topics would be diagnosis to death, case studies. Guest speaker would be myself and Kim. Start date will be, let's start it on March 9th. And this is when people would be able to start signing up. The end date would be when you want them to not sign up any longer. So that might be a week before the conference is going to end. But bear in mind, if you put a date in here, you cannot change it. There may be a way on Nursing Network, but I don't know how to change it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that in for that date. And then we select what time zone we are in. Then we go down to location. And then the location was going to be Muir Road, Martinez, and it brings a map up. If you don't want to use that, you can type it in yourself. And right here, it shows the address or search for new address. We usually offer CE, so you would then put that in and then you would select. And the new nomenclature for CEs is going to be CNE, but I have not been notified that by the Board of Registered Nurses. So at this point, I'm still calling them CE, continuing education. And then you would put how many credits that would be. This one will be 6 credits. And no, they do not include pharma credits because I do not have a pharma license. It's accredited by the California Board of Registered Nurses, and that is my name. Registered, this is spelled wrong. So let me spell it correctly. And then on the attachments, we're going to attach a file. So the file we're going to attach, we would come here, select the file, and that's going to bring up my computer. Now I'm going to go over to Dropbox, is where we have kept everything. And that is in San Francisco HPNA Executive Board. Click on that and then come over to my meeting templates. And in this one, there are the flyer templates, the executive board, the CE. There are a number of things in this particular box that you could use. What I'm going to use is the flyer template. Now, when I pull that flyer template up, there really was nothing in that flyer template. You would have to have already put it in, put all the information in. So let me just show you what flyer template looks like. This is what the flyer template looks like. So on this side, make sure that you have the officers that are currently serving and their current titles. Up here, then, you can put in what your title is, where it's at, what your agenda is. These pieces we normally just keep right in there. And we do have questions. Now, they may not always be me, that you might have someone else having that question in there. But you would fill this entire template out, save it as its own flyer. Don't save it in the template or you wouldn't have the template any longer. and then you would paste it into this box right here. And so it's showing the template. You could add more files if you needed to. And then you put, who do you want to send this to? So I go through here and I pick who I think it might get sent to, and Nursing Network ends up sending it to those people. It's always going to go to our mailing list if we've set it that way. The next box, then you describe. So clinical review for all nurses, and then blah, 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 whatever you need to put in there. And then you save and continue. Now, the next box that it's going to bring up will be, how are we going to register? We normally will register with tickets. And that's the way we separate out all the different foods that we are supplying for lunch or free. So when you configure these, allow attendees to purchase multiple, and I don't think there's a problem with that. And then you configure the ticket. So the ticket name will be Member Turkey Sandwich. And then the quantity will be the number of seats that you have in the room. Or you can say 10, 10, 10, 10. I usually just put a higher number and then go back and change that, because that part you can change. And the price is normally $10. And then we, it's right in here, ticket description, we put member with turkey sandwich. Now, let's go ahead and add a ticket. Okay, who's going to pay the ticket service fee? And we usually have paid this ticket service, so it's our association will pay. Now, right here, we hit add a ticket. And now let's put non-member turkey sandwich. And that will be, we'll just say another 50. But this price is going to be how many CEs plus $10. So this was 6 CEs. So that's $10 a CE. That's $60 for non-members, plus 10 for lunch would make that $70. And then this would be a non-member turkey. We could go the whole way through. Again, our association pays, add ticket. We can add the salads. We can add the roast beef, we can add all the tickets, and then at the very end, you will be done adding tickets. So let's see, let's get rid of that ticket. So we'll just only have the 2 tickets for this particular setting. Now the notification, you definitely want to put this, and this is who's going to get the emails saying this person signed up. You can have any number of people in here. So if you want the president, you want the membership chairman, you want the member at large, they will get the notifications that someone registered for the event. So now you save and continue on to the next screen. And this is the event registration form. So you would, normally what we would like is we want to have the license number of the person. And is that required? I like it to be required, so then I know that I have their license number. But if there are social workers coming, don't have this to be required, because they won't have a license number that you would be giving a CE for. Any custom fields you want to add, and then you save and continue. And this is all just getting attached. You can attach other files. You can use the custom agenda builder, and you save and continue. The event is now ready to be published, and you can see everything is here. We've got the tickets, and we can now publish this event now. I'm not going to publish it now, because this would then send it out to our membership. So let's hit publish later and see what happens when I hit publish later. Okay, so It's just there waiting as a draft to go out. When this is ready to go out, there will be a list of who you want to send it to. Do you want to send it to everyone on our mailing list, only our members? And that is up to you as how you want to send that out. So I think you can see that it's not hard to set up an event, and you can do it now or you can save it for the future. These other headings, member management, is where you can find out who the members are. Right now we have 186 members. There are the financials. You can see how the financials are working on Nursing Network as to what the income is. And this is what we use for the treasurer's report. And then, of course, in settings is where you can manage moderators, manage payment, manage the contact page, connect to Facebook. So there's a number of other things you can do here, all through the moderator control panel. I hope that was helpful, and thank you very much for watching.